Everyone, everyone, please remain standing and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Joining me on stage is Senior Abigail Grayson, who will be signing both the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem. Set, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you, Abigail.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lillian Balcom, and I'm your senior class secretary. It is an honor to stand in front of you today as we celebrate a major milestone in our lives. I wanted to begin by expressing my deepest gratitude. On behalf of the class of 2025, I thank our teachers, friends, families, and administrators for encouraging us through it all. Furthermore, I would like to acknowledge and thank Union County Board of Education Chairman, Reverend Jimmy H. Benson Sr., as well as school board members Sandra Green, Todd Price, and Barry Tucker for being here. Special thanks as well to members of Union County Public Schools, Assistant Superintendent of Student Support, Jared McGraw, Chief Financial Officer, Shannon McLam, and Chief of School Performance, Dr. Jonathan Tyson, for being here. We appreciate all of you. As I look back 4 years ago, I recall moments when this day felt like a distant dream. Now that it is here, I wish time could slow down and we could have 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes in our favorite math class, 5 more minutes at the homecoming dance, or even 5 more minutes cheering on the Piedmont Panthers as a student. It is in these fleeting moments when we truly realize how precious time is. Now that I've realized the importance that 5 minutes can make, my one wish for us all in the future is not to waste it. Live in the present, cherish the simple joys, and never take life for granted. As Robert Brault once so wisely said, enjoy the little moments because one day you'll look back and realize that they were the big ones. With this being said, appreciate the past but have excitement for the future. I know you all will do great things. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Lillian. Good evening, class of 2025. My name is Kelly Ray Batoniak, and I'm your senior class vice president. I would like to start by expressing my warmest congratulations. Through years of uncertainty, guidance, and discipline, we have reached our final destination. With that, I believe it's best to appreciate those years with reflection. Truly, without those barriers and moments of celebration we encountered, where would we be? Who would we be today? Our journey started in kindergarten, surrounded by uncertainty and unfamiliar faces, which was quickly overcome by a simple question. We are going to be best friends, okay? In middle school, we adapted alongside our friends, overcoming such uncertainty. And by high school, uncertainty tried to creep back in, but we were relieved to be the first class in 5 years to have a normal high school experience. Grateful for these experiences, we were given several opportunities over the past 4 years, which our class certainly used to leave our mark on Piedmont High School's history. These achievements have shaped the individuals who now sit here tonight. From freshmen to seniors, our uncertainty turned to certainty, our confusion was soon guided, and discipline was driven by our found desires. Through all of this, we had the chance to explore sports, clubs, and community service opportunities, helping us uncover our desires in life. We owe a lot to those who aim to amplify our minds, our teachers, and those who fostered our growth, our administration. We are thankful for these opportunities. With their support and guidance, we navigated our uncertainties and achieved our goals. And for the friends we made in kindergarten, with just a simple question, the very ones surrounding us tonight have played a big role in our journey. Every encounter has taught us something valuable, no matter the outcome. It is so important to appreciate those around us because we wouldn't be who we are today without their love, guidance, and support. Tonight, I want to honor one of these friends, Gabriella Austin, who, though not physically present, lives in our hearts forever. To have known Gabby is to have loved her. As our final moment together comes to an end, I want to emphasize the importance of why we reflect. While we eagerly anticipate the future beyond high school, we must acknowledge that we couldn't have reached this point without each step it took to get here. Take a moment to reflect on the countless memories, struggles, accomplishments, and friendships you've made over the past 12 years. As we move forward, let us all consider the self-realizations we've encountered, both through the support of others and our own determination. Appreciate those realizations, for without reflecting on and valuing your past, where would you be? Who would you be today? Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. Here's to reaching our final destination.
Thank you, Kelly, and good evening to the senior class of 2025, friends and families. My name is Nate Francis, and I'm your senior class treasurer. Thank you to all those in attendance who sacrificed their time and resources to help bring us to this milestone. However, to those who wonder how some of us graduates have the common sense to remember that this is our graduation day, let alone make it here on time, I can confirm that prayers get answered and miracles can happen. Tonight, I would like to bring recognition to a principle that transitioned perspectives from a position of anxiety to ambition, courage. As rapper Meek Mill once said, I used to pray for times like this to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that to shine like this, is a line that encapsulates the vision when continuing our journey. Through the acquisition of wisdom that drives our mission, we are ready to shine in our current condition. Not the ignorant assurance I have that no matter how many times I buy the same double chicken bowl from Chipotle, my bank account won't be harmed, but the confidence to create a legacy for generations long after us. In the story of our lives, we are starting a new chapter, a chapter that requires us not to observe others, but to look within and be bold enough to change the narrative and write between the lines. If you found one of your first grade coloring pages, you would be surprised at how badly you colored between the lines. As a senior, those lines are like a heart monitor after running a marathon. Having that impassive mindset and childish creativity to color outside the normal boundaries of your life may introduce something you can never fathom. Give yourself the permission to let courage be an addition to your social disposition and watch how your goals come to fruition. Attitude determines your altitude, but it also provides a level of gratitude toward the wins you earn and the multitude of lessons you learn. Remember that although challenges may be steep, employ optimism as the mindset you keep, and the dreams you have when you sleep will turn into the rewards that you reap. And I'll leave you with this. Through health and sickness, continue to handle your business and let the world witness the potential that we hold. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Nate. My name is Dylan Tapera, and I'm this year's senior class president. As we end this chapter of our lives and begin our next adventure, I cannot be more excited to see what we accomplish, what dreams each of you achieve, the people you will impact, and the places you will go. As we begin this next chapter in our lives, I implore every one of you to live your life in a way where you take the chance. Something that has shaped my life since I was a little girl was a piece of advice my mom said to me when I was shaking like a leaf. When I felt that I was stuck and was terrified to take a chance, she told me a quote by Erin Hansen that gave me the courage to move forward. And I want to share it with you today. In the wise words of Jenny Tapera when her daughter asked, "What if I fall? But oh my darling, what if you fly?" So standing here today, I have a question for all of you. What if you fly? What if you take the leap, do the difficult thing that could change your life forever? And here's the thing. Failure is not fatal, but we must find the strength to get back up and try again, to continue to take the chances that follow. The key to success is not getting it right every time, but never stopping until we achieve our dreams. We will never know what we can be unless we dare to take the chance. As our 4-year journey comes to an end, my final wish for every one of us is to take the chance. Live your life with no regrets and take the leap of faith that could change it. We only get one life, one story, and a new chapter starts today. How will you write it? Class of 2025, take the chance.
Thank you, Dylan. Tonight, we will be celebrating the graduating class of 2025. Before we begin the celebration, I would like to once again thank and welcome our distinguished guests from the Union County Board of Education and UCPS cabinet staff. I would also like to thank several groups before we begin. To our faculty and staff, thank you for your continued commitment to our students and community. Your impact on our students continues to resonate and will have a long-lasting impact. I am proud to work alongside of you each and every day. To UCPS maintenance staff and Piedmont High School custodial team, thank you for your hard work to prepare for tonight's celebration. Finally, thank you to our students. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to join you on your educational journey. We do have several special recognition in tonight's program. The honor of summa cum laude is bestowed upon students who have a GPA of 4.25 or higher. These students are wearing red cords. Summa cum laude graduates, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Magna cum laude graduates, the honor of magna cum laude is bestowed upon students who have a GPA between 4.0 and 4.24. These students are wearing blue cords. Magna cum laude graduates, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Cum laude graduates. Cum laude graduate is bestowed upon students who have a GPA between 3.75 and 3.99. These students are wearing green cords. Cum laude graduates, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. NC Academic Scholars. NC Scholars have earned an overall unweighted GPA of at least 3.5 in addition to completing rigorous academic courses. These students are wearing gold cords. NC Scholars, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. National Honor Society students excel in scholarship, leadership, service, and character. To be inducted into the NHS, students must have maintained a 4.0 weighted GPA. They also must have completed community service hours and contributed to the success of several service projects. These students are wearing white stoles. National Honor Society members, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Nurse Aid Academy. Students completing the CTE Nurse Aid Academy will be wearing light blue and silver cords. CNA students, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Students completing the Cosmetic Arts and Sciences Academy will be wearing pink and silver cords. Cosmetic Arts and Sciences Academy students, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Students completing the Veterinary Assisting Academy will be wearing red and silver cords. Veterinary Assisting Academy students, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Students completing the Automotive Service Academy will be wearing black and silver cords. Automotive Service Academy students, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Students completing the Electrical Trade Academy will be wearing navy blue and silver cords. Electrical Trade Academy students, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Firefighting Academy students will be wearing red and light blue cords. Firefighting Academy students, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Students completing the JROTC program will be wearing royal blue and silver cords. JROTC graduates, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Students completing the South Piedmont pathway have earned enough credit to complete an entire certificate or 12 hours towards an associate's degree. These students will be wearing blue and green cords. South Piedmont pathway honorees, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Students in the National Technical Honor Society have completed a minimum of 3 CTU courses with 1 advanced level course while maintaining a 3.0 unweighted GPA. These students will be wearing a National Technical Honor Society pin. National Technical Honor Society students, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Finally, we have 2 special recognitions. We will recognize our top 3 students with the highest overall GPA calculated at the conclusion of their academic careers. These students will be wearing platinum cords with individualized medallions. Students, when your name is called, we ask that you stand to be recognized for your achievement. First, our salutatorians. Yes, that's plural, salutatorians. These are the students with the second highest GPA in the graduating class of 2025. And these 2 students are accustomed to sharing many things in life. Both completed their academic career with a weighted GPA of 4.6563. Please join me in congratulating Andy and Dylan Tapera as the salutatorians for the class of 2025. Thank you. You may be seated. Our valedictorian is the student with the highest GPA in the graduating class of 2025. He completed his academic career with a weighted GPA of 4.6833. Congratulating Caleb Phillips as the valedictorian for the class of 2025. Congratulations, Caleb. Thank you, and you may be seated. Family, friends, in a few moments, we will begin the recognition of graduates and the distribution of diplomas. Remember that today is a formal ceremony and that we want to ensure family members have the opportunity to hear every student's name as they walk across the stage. We ask that all audience members to hold your applause until all graduate names are announced. Administrators, please take your places for the distribution of diplomas.
Madison Lee Alexander. Addison James Allen. Chloe Denise Allen. Diana Yasmin Alvarez Cruz. Michelle Tatiana Alzante Alzante. Eva Donna Anderson. Caden James Anderson. Elizabeth Carolina Argueta. Griffin Cole Austin. Mario Badillo Saldana. Madeline Lorraine Ballard. Solange Ianella Banegas. Michaela Elizabeth Barbie. Gavin Jack Bernard. Blake Russell Balcom. Caitlin Olivia Balcom. Lillian Grace Balcom. Sarah Grace Belk. Adam Christopher Berg. Brooklyn Amaya Bitten. Emily Brooke Black. Iana Alyssa Black. Alexis Kennedy Blackman. Karime Yael Blanco Gatica. Avery Marie Bogoslaw. Aiden Bolazar. Avery Grace Booth. Brody Cooper Botts. Xander Bolin. Jakari Saquon Boyd Davidson. Tyler Joseph Bradshaw. Tucker James Bramlett. Miranda Lee Braswell. Elias David Broadway. Waylon John Brooks. Sarah Ryan Broom. Chaz Nathaniel Brown. Madison Gale Brown. Michaela Jane Brown. Zachary Tyler Bumgardner. Abigail Lynn Burris. Matthew Tyler Caddy. Delilah Joe Campbell. Emma Grace Cardona. Lakin Elizabeth Carter. Beatrice Casarini Stefanoni. Adam Charles Cervantes. Valeria Cervantes. Lisandro Carbajal, Chaparro Carbajal. Anna Janae Collins. Britton Rain Collins. Cadence Janae Colvin. Leah Lynn Compton. Karsten Wayne Cooper. Andrew Michael Courtney Jr.
When you get up here, you're going to hand that to Miss Hartley, okay?
Hunter James Craig.
My heart's dying.
John Thomas Coffey. Willow Ray Craig. Ethan William Crossley. William Alexander Kern. Anthony Jonetta Curry. Nathaniel Cameron Cuthbertson. Laura Catherine Dale. Javion Jamez Davis. Janelle Rose Disher. Stephen Josiah Dobbins. Zalea Anise Duncan. Olivia Marie Durr. Teddy Eugene Edwards. Angela Kiana Eller. Luke Bright Ellis. Madison A Miracle Felix. Giselle Fernandez Manchelas. Jaden Flores Barrios. Justin Scott Flo. Sean Felix Fortune. Victor Anthony Fox. Nathaniel Jonathan Francis. Jacob William French. Joshua Michael Fritz. Nathaniel Mark Gagne. Yoselin Galerza Sanchez. Blake Alexander Garber. Anna Victoria Garcia Govea. Elizabeth Garcia Juarez. David Michael Cottrell. Colton Allen Garver. Michaela Clarissa Gay. Milan Gabriella Gerard. Caitlin Ann Godby. Luke Blair Godwin. Jaden John Gonzalez. Nathaniel Angel Gonzalez. Gustavo Gonzalez Ruiz. Daniel Scott Goodman.
Abigail Rachel Grayson. Macy Louise Griffin. Cade Evander Griffith. Gracie Lynn Griffith. Holly Michaela Grooms. Wendy Anderly Guevara Campos. Edgar Guevara Puente. Jose Manuel Guillermo Perez. Isabella Pearl Hall. Taylor Cole Hardy. Ethan Jordan Harvey. Parker Lee Hatch. Naomi Elise Hatchell. Ashlyn Nicole Hatley. Autumn Elizabeth Grace Haverty. Josiah Michael Hawkins. Autumn Caroline Hayes. Brady Hampton Hayes. Aiden Vaughn Helms. Grace Victoria Helms. Grayson Drake Helms. Anderson Alexander Hernandez Hernandez. Jonathan Henry Hernandez Latempa. Alexander Carl Heron. Marshall Bright Herring III. Avery Elizabeth Hester. Cameron Lee High. Taylor Marie Hildreth. Caden Scott Hill. Thomas Alexander Henson. Owen Chad Hodges. Dylan Thomas Hooks. Simon Dean Hudson Smith. Dakota Cheyenne Huntley. Heather Nicole Inarelli. Georgia Peyton Jasek. Emily Faith Jackson. Noah Jaden Haregi. Alexis Ann Jenkins. Christopher Aiden Jenkins. Isabella Noel Johnson. Jaden Riley Jones. Ruby Jorez Zanega. Dontarius Deshaun Kennedy. Cameron Leanne Kennedy. Jasmine Monet Keophilivon Jones. Kylie Elizabeth Ketchum. Ethan Michael Kazaya. Kinley Brianna Kazaya. Ariam Barakat Kidane. Jeffrey Landon Kiefer. Riley Bryn Kaiser. Haley Paige Knight. Jacob Olin Knight. Bailey Joe Credemeyer. Vinny Primo LaBarbara. Joshua Daniel LaCroix Jr. Edward William Lally. Ariana Vega Lathan. Trinity Caden Lyles. Alyssa Michelle Little. Heidi Ray Little. Tyler Marquise Little. Cal Jackson Lockhart. Beverly Brooke Logan. Brady Thomas Long. Julia Elizabeth Laux. Ethan Alexander Lundquist. Lawson Matthew Mara. Samantha Grace Marin. Santiago Martinez Velasquez. Jericho Zima Mayella. Walter Jonathan Helms Mays. Jada Camille Meads. Phoenix Araceli Medell. David Mejia. Evan Spencer Summerlin.
We're going to pick up the pace. We have a storm.
Caitlin Nicole Miller. Bonnie Miranda. Jayana Nicole Moore. Joseph Williams Moore. Nancy Ureni Morales Gonzalez. Lindsay Renee Morse. Ethan David Mullis. Jackson Wayne Mullis. Matthew Christopher Mullis. Savannah Dean Mullis. Kendall Liana Myers. Jacob Allen Nance. Ariana Francella Navarro Pineda. Mason Alexander Newman. Braden Philip Noviello. Nicholas Anthony Noviello. Cameron Elise Oglesby. Anderson Michael Owl. Clever Yes Umoifo. Marjorie Ortiz Vasquez. Madison Ann Osman. Addison Lee Ouimet. Bristol Carrie Uten.
Glenda Elizabeth Pacheco Monroy. Reese Arden Page. Mason Reese Panicue. Abraham Pantoja Juarez. Wyatt Brooks Parker. Dylan Austin Payne. Logan Elijah Peak. Enrique Pelaez Radia. Esther Ileana Perez. Caleb Brandon Phillips. Aiden Anthony Piloto. Zion Alexander Pinkert. Kelly Ray Petoniak. Cameron Sheck Plyler. Trenton Dwayne Polk. Zaylee Lillian Polk. Avery Faith Presley. Nicole Brenton Presley. Christian Lee Price. Grayson Reed Price. Caitlin Lynette Price. Natalie Jo Price. Christian Isaac Prochotko. Jonathan Jose Ramirez. Estefany Ramirez Galvin. Joanna Alexandra Ramos. Tyler Davis Rand. Ricardo Reyes Lopez. Carson Mackenzie Richardson. Jackson Wesley Riddle. William Bennett Riffle. Arturo Riquelme Onofre. Comadre Marshawn Robinson. London Haley Nicole Robinson. Tavion Brandon Robinson. Sophia Amelia Rodriguez. Joshua Alexander Rodriguez Gomez. Sofia Rodriguez Baena. Haley Nicole Rogers. Eliza Grace Rowell. Madison Victoria Rowland. Brooke Alyssa Rule. Jack Andrew Ryan. Leois John Emmanuel Temple Salibia. Casey Joanne Sanchez. Ariane Sanchez Ocampo. Katia Elele Santos Ramirez. Jack Dwight Saunders. Madeline Page Sawyer. Christopher Robert Sekulish Jr. Evan Kinsley Sayer. Madison Nicole Self. Anastasia Siliverstova. Jackson Carl Sales. Terilyn Danielle Sherrod. Andre Striegel. Mason Daniel Shue. Taylor Savannah Simpson. Ankita Singh. Aiden Lamar Smith. Carson Thomas Smith. Josie Gray Smith. Owen Michael Smith. William Colin Smith. Kyle Edward Snyder. Garrison Caleb Starnes. Olivia Grace Stigall. Ready? Okay, go ahead. Hannah Delane Stevens. Caleb Isaiah Stewart. Allison Catherine Sullivan. Raddick John Swackhammer. Karma Tamang. Evan Bryce Tarleton. Jason Eric Tarleton. Haley Cachet Taylor. Maria Falls Tedder. Fabiola Tello Argueta. Andy Rebecca Tapera. Dylan Elizabeth Tapera. Anaya Nicole Thomas. Jalen Diane Thomas. Caitlin Leah Thomas. Kaylin Brooke Thomas. Sean Emil Thomas. Araya Sunshine Thompson. Reuben Matthew Tirado III. Katie Maine Tamaz Rigo. Carson Lee Troll. Carly Alexis Tucker. Carson Lynn Turner. Eduardo Velasco Gallegos. Alexander Viveros Andablo. Brandon Scott Viveros. Alana Joelle Wade. Avery Lynn Walden. Caitlin Adrian Walker. Gracie Elizabeth Walker. Andrew Allen Wallace. Isabella Rose Wallace. Ayana Jamie Ward. Haley Marie Waterbury. Karina Alejandra Whitaker. Kahari Malik White. Noah James Widener. Marissa Ashley Williams. Nadia Jean Williams. Braden Christopher Wise. Lindsay Ann Withers. Ethan Landon Witherspoon. Aiden Thomas Womack. Noah Joseph Wooten. Hannah Lynn Wright.
Let's go, Hannah!
Samara Elise Wynn. Annalena Rose Hierro. Jeremy Robert Byron. Malachi Michael Fleming. Caden Blaine White.
I have a very brief speech as our graduates move back to their seats. That way we can all turn our tassels at the same time. Students, you all had an idea how your high school career would go, but I'm positive the end did not match what you had envisioned. That is preparation for life. The end will not match your expectations, but that does not make the journey any less important. Life will bless you with both wins and losses, successes and failures, celebrations and heartaches. I encourage you to find the happiness in all that you do. Laugh often, cry when needed, forgive easy, and love hard. Love like Gabby. Surround yourself with people that love and support you, that challenge you to be a better person and to hold you to a higher standard. Wherever your life journey takes you, always remember where it started. And always know, once a Panther, always a Panther. I wish you well in your future endeavors. Graduates, please stand. With the successful completion of all requirements set forth by the state of North Carolina and the Union County Board of Education and confirmation from the faculty of Piedmont High, I now pronounce you official Piedmont High graduates of the class of 2025. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels. Audience members, please stand as our graduates exit Panther Stadium. I promise you the rain is coming. The quicker we exit, the better. Again, the rain is coming. Please exit as quickly as possible.